What is a sitemap? It's nothing but a map which contains every link that is to be indexed in your website. And this map will be in the form of a page full of links alone. So, how to create it? Go to plugins and click add new and search for Yoast SEO. Yoast SEO. Install the first plugin with 1 plus million active installs. Once installed, activate the plugin. Now go to SEO on the left side panel and then select XML sitemaps. You can go to the XML sitemap by clicking this button. These are the sitemaps that are created by XML sitemap or Yoast SEO plugin. When Google comes to this page, it will detect these two links and it will follow both these links, which will contain a list of another links. So this list contains all the posts in my website, and this link contains all the pages of my website. So if you just want to submit the post sitemap, then you can copy this sitemap URL, or if you want to submit the entire sitemap to Google or other search engines, then you can use this sitemap. So we have installed Yoast SEO plugin and we have created XML sitemap in this lecture. These are the websites that I have added already to my search console, but I will give you a demo of how to add a property or a website to search console in this lecture. Click add a property and enter the URL of that website. For example, let me enter the URL of our demo website. Once you have entered the URL or your website address, Google will ask you to confirm the ownership of that web address. You can confirm your ownership by various methods. For example, you can download this HTML verification file and upload this file into your root WordPress installation using File Manager in your hosting provider's cPanel or through FTP. This is the first method. There are 4 other alternate methods with which you can verify the ownership of your website. Let me tell you a simple method with which you can verify the ownership using the Yoast SEO plugin which we have installed in the previous lecture. Select HTML tag and copy the tag inside this box. Now go to SEO and then select General. Then go to Webmaster Tools tab and paste the tag which you have copied in this box. You can copy it as it is, but when you click Save Changes, all these tags will be removed except for the content inside this double quotes. Let me show you by clicking the Save Changes button. You can see it clearly now. Now go back to Search Console and click Verify. Congratulations, you have successfully verified your ownership.com. This is how you can verify the ownership of your website too. Click Continue. Even after verification, never remove this meta tag from this box. First of all, copy the URL of your sitemap which you need to add to Google Search Console. In the Search Console dashboard, click on the website to which you want to add the sitemap. Let me add the sitemap to inspirearun.com website. Since seo.inspirearun.com is a dummy website and it doesn't have any real posts, all those posts in this website are just a fake one which are created by fake press plugin. So let me go to inspirearun.com. When you open a property or a website, go to Crawl and click Sitemaps. Then select Add or Test Sitemap button and enter the URL of your sitemap. Don't enter the full or entire URL. You need to copy the URL in such a way after the forward slash of your domain name. Then paste it here, and then before submitting, click Test. Then view the test result. This sitemap consists of 789 web page links and 1864 image links. Make sure that no errors are found. So, what could be the possibility of errors in sitemaps? There may be chances of post which doesn't exist, but their link may exist in sitemap, which may lead to 404 page not found errors. In such case, either remove those posts from your sitemap or delete those posts in your WordPress post list. Now close the test and again click Add or Test Sitemap button and paste the URL, then click Submit. Once you have submitted the sitemaps, the page will look like this. That is, you could have submitted a more number of links than what is indexed. When you submit your sitemap at first, none of your links will be indexed, so this number will be 0. The same goes for images too. With over time, your images and web pages will be indexed. For example, I submitted my sitemap on January 4, 2016, and only one image was indexed on 7th January. Then 5 images are indexed on 9th January, which travels along, and the number has got considerably increased on 23rd January, where the images that are indexed comes to 111, and now it's 185. As I record this lecture on 29th of January, the number of images I have submitted is 1877, whereas Google indexes only 185 of my images. This can be due to various reasons, which we will see in content section. Regarding web pages, I have submitted 1208 links on 4th of January, but then I chose no index for categories and tags, so which came to 795. If you don't know what is no index, don't worry, we will see everything in the upcoming lectures and sections. Unlike images, Google indexes most of your web page links submitted immediately. That's why within a span of a week, Google indexed almost 95% of the links I have submitted. This is the date when my website went down due to my server misconfiguration, and then again the URLs are getting indexed. So this is how you can track and analyze the links you have submitted and the links that are indexed by Google. In this lecture, you will learn how to add the www version of your domain name to Google Search Console. What is www version? For example, let's take this domain, inspirearun.com. Like inspirearun.com, www.inspirearun.com is another domain which we use to redirect to inspirearun.com. But Google expects you to submit www form of your domain name as an individual property. So let's see how to add the www version of SEO dummy website. Click Add a Property and enter the URL. Once you have entered the URL, click Continue. If you wonder how to verify this domain, then I should add that you don't need to do anything separately to do the verification of www version of your domain name, provided you have made the 301 redirect of www to your naked domain name. For example, when you enter www.seo.inspirarun.com, it automatically redirects to seo.inspirarun.com. In such case, you don't need to do anything or you don't need to add any meta tag. Just click verify. See, this domain is also verified by Google Search Console. Now click continue. Once you have added the www version of your domain name, go to the naked version. For example, I have added www.inspirarun.com and inspirarun.com. Similarly, I have added seo.inspirarun.com and www.seo.inspirarun.com. In this case, I don't want two results appear in Google search result, and even if I want it, Google won't allow that. And all of the content in this website will be termed as the duplicate content in this website. So to avoid that, go to your website, click on this setting gear icon and select site settings. Here, you can choose don't set a preferred domain, display URLs as www.inspirarun.com or inspirarun.com. This influences the URL that are displayed in Google search results. For example, I have searched for AMD Zen and here is my website appearing in the search result. You can see that Google displays my domain name as just inspirarun.com. If I choose my preferred domain as www.inspirarun.com, then the URL will be displayed as www.inspirarun.com. Go to bing.com/toolbox/webmaster and then sign in using your Microsoft account. If you don't have a Microsoft account, then sign up for one and then sign in into Bing Webmaster Tools. I have already added inspirarun.com to Bing Webmaster. Like Google, I have submitted the same sitemap to Bing too. That's why the URL submitted is 797 and the last crawl has happened on 28th January and today is 29th January. So to add a site, in the left sidebar, click add a site. Enter the URL and then you can directly enter the sitemap here. Then click add button. This will add your website as well as sitemap to Bing. Let me add the www version of my domain inspirarun.com and I'm gonna click add. To view your sites, click my sites, which will take you to the my sites dashboard where you can see everything in an overview. For example, any messages, number of clicks from search, number of times it appeared in search, etc. And when you click on any domain, you will see everything in detail. For example, only 39 pages from my website are crawled by Bing, and my website has appeared 20 times in search. There are 5 crawl errors, and though 39 pages are crawled, only 2 pages have got indexed. To submit your sitemap, click Submit a Sitemap button and then paste the entire URL of your sitemap. Unlike Google, you need to enter including http // and your domain name and then slash the sitemap location. Then click Submit. This is how you can add your site to Bing Webmaster as well as you can add the sitemap of your website. But when you add a new URL, before taking you to dashboard, like Google Search Console, Bing Webmaster will also ask you to verify the ownership of your domain name. Select this entire meta name, then copy it and then come to your website dashboard, go to SEO, General Settings, and then go to Webmaster Tools tab. then paste it here. Just click Save Changes. It will extract only the meta tag, like it did for Google Search Console's meta tag. Now click Verify. If Bing could not verify ownership of your site, then it means you need to clear your caching plugins, which you should have configured in the previous section. Now click Verify again. This time, Bing confirms the verification and it takes you to the dashboard like I said earlier. You have already learned how to add a sitemap. Go to webmaster.yandex.com and then sign up for an account if you haven't signed up yet. Once you have logged in, click Start Work. It will take you to this page. Then click Add Site to add your site. Enter the URL of your website and then click Add Site. Once you have added, you will be taken to this page. Now you need to confirm your ownership rights like you have did in Bing Webmaster Tools and Google Search Console. Now click Confirm your ownership rights. Copy this entire meta name and then paste it in your Yandex Webmaster Tools. Then click Save Changes. Yoast SEO will automatically extract the essential meta content alone. Now click Check. Ownership rights successfully confirmed. Now we need to submit our sitemap, right? Go to Indexing Options and select Sitemap Files. Here you can submit the sitemap URL of your website. Go to XML sitemaps under Yoast SEO on the left side panel. Copy link address of this XML sitemap and then paste it in this box. Now click Check. If the result is sitemap OK, then click Add. So you have successfully added the sitemap of your website. So in this lecture, you have added your site as well as the sitemap to Yandex search engine. If you don't know what is Alexa, let me give you a short intro. Alexa is an Amazon.com company which ranks each and every website in World Wide Web. For example, I have searched for pcworld.com. This website has got a global rank of 1154 and a 626 in United States. Most of the visitors comes from United States and the second most visitors comes from India. This website has got the bounce rate of 77%, 1.32 page views per visitor, and an average visitor spends 2 minutes on this website. These are the top keywords that are leading to this website. Google.com drives 43% of the traffic to this website. Also, it's a pride to have Alexa rank less than 100,000. If you attain a rank less than 100,000, then that's a pride for your website. So let's see how to claim ownership of your website in Alexa. Go to alexa.com/siteowners/claim and then enter your site URL, then press continue. You need to sign up in Alexa to take ownership, or you can just log in with your Facebook account. Once you have logged in into Alexa, click Method 2 and copy this entire meta name. Paste it inside Alexa verification ID. Now click Save Changes. Go back to Alexa and click Verify My ID. Your site is successfully claimed. So we have successfully claimed our domain inspirerun.com. This is how you can claim your site in Alexa.